Hello and welcome to the Primetime National Championships. I'm Matt Reynolds, on hand for our 6th game of the day here at the IAD C5. We have the Elite versus Cannon. And we're about ready for the tip here. Let's go straight to the floor. Tipping for the Elite will be Megan. Tipping for Cannon is Allie Dimpert. The Elite win the tip and quickly putting up a shot is Serena, who had 17 points in her first game. She can't net this one, and heading the other way is Cannon. A shot put up, 3-point shot by Sarah Sepulpa, and she can't get that to fall. Back the other way go the Elite. Shot from the corner, no good. Rebound. Back up, third chance, fourth chance, can't get it to go. Fifth chance, still battling down there, can't get it to roll in. And that was Megan, she's battling down there, just couldn't get anything to roll in for her. Back the other way on a nice entry pass, but Mary Roberts can't finish. It was a nice pass by Allie Dimpert. As I said, this is our 6th game of the day. This game is in Pool C. This will wrap up Pool C's pool play for today. Each team will play one more game tomorrow, and then they will be done and headed on to bracket play Saturday afternoon. Elite working it around, trying to find something inside here. Cannon playing very good defense, and they'll get it knocked away and stolen by Denmark. She gets it over to Sepulpa. Back to Denmark for three. Can't get it to fall, in and out. Up the floor is the Elite. Marissa has it open in the top of the key. She's a very good slasher and driver to the basket. She gives it off. And a travel, and that's going to be a turnover. First turnover of the game for the Elite. Something that plagued them through their last game. Reset the offense here. Kick it down low to the left wing. A shot, three, off the side of the backboard. Can't get it to fall. Coming from Heather Davis. Up the other way, and a nice block by Heather Davis as she stuffs Ashley. But Davis not able to contain the rebound. The Elite will hold on to the ball. Marissa nearly has it knocked away. She makes a nice save, but then she throws it away. Coming the other way is Davis. Heather Davis over there on the left side wing swings it to Mary Roberts. She swings it back up to the top of the key to Sarah. Back and forth. Looking for a hole here in the defense. And a double dribble. Something that they were not looking for. .13 13:01 to go here, and we're still scoreless early on. We've almost hit the 3-minute mark, and neither team has been able to score. It's been a defensive struggle. The Elite come into this matchup 0-1 as they lost previously in a close game with the Texas front line, falling 47-41. Game a little closer than the final score, as it was a 3-point ball game late, but then due to fouls, got on up to 6. Sarah Slama guarding Marissa out front. Marissa gets it back for the Elite. Now she'll kick it off back down low. Fighting, putting up a hook shot, not getting it to fall, but heading to the line will be Megan. This is her first trip to the line, and she could have the first points of the game. Readies and fires, and she knocks down the first free throw. Texas Lady Elite are on the board, 1-0. Shot put up, doesn't fall, but it looks like we got a lane violation. And the lane violation is going to go against the Elite. So even if she would have made it, it wouldn't really mattered because they would have marked it off. 1-0 is our score with approaching 12 minutes and 30 seconds. The Elite over Cannon. Cannon trying to respond with a three, can't get it to fall. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. It's going to go against the Elite. Against Nicole Lynn. That's her first foul in the day. Marissa will get the inbounds. Elite working it around. He'll put it up, can't get it to fall. Rebound, Tarina. Back outside now, Elite just working it around. They're looking for somewhere to go here. They get it into the high post. Megan driving. She'll be stuffed by Dumart. What a block. Elite taking it out. They'll look for an opening here in this defense, as neither team has really been able to get going offensively. Reno with a nice look at the basket, but can't get it to fall. Cannon Express will head the other way. They work it down to D-Mart. She has it knocked away. And back comes Marissa for the Elite. She slashes and loses it. D-Mart gets the ball, now they'll head the other way. The Elite trying to get things going here on offensively. Neither team has been able to get anything going offensively, as it's just been a struggle so far. Both teams coming into the matchup 0-1, looking to get on the board here in pool play. And a nice block by D-Mart. Shot rejected, but into the hands, and a shot put up, and it was no good by Ashley for the Elite. And they're heading the other way is the Cannon Express. Kick it out for the left side wing. Now into the corner. Driving in and stripped is Ariel Wise. She's newly checked in the last time out. Also checking in for the first time is Jessica Riles. D-Mart guarding them closely at the top of the key. Megan has it on the left side wing, swings it over. Jessica tries to get it down low to Arena, and that's going to be a turnover. It's been the story of this game, as it's 1-0. Yes, the score is correct. We're reaching the 6-minute mark, and both teams they're playing outstandingly on the defensive end. Offensively, neither team's been able to get going. Cannon Express working it around. Driving in is Salama. She can't get it to fall. Back out. Kick it over to the left side, and that's not happening either for Mary Roberts. Marissa has it at the top of the key. They'll swing it around. Nothing doing here. Back out to the top of the key. And driving in is Jessica. She gives it to Rena, the leading scorer for the Elite. She had 19 in today's ball game that was earlier. Or the Elite fell 47-41 to the front line. Cannon Express a deep three from Salama, and she nets it from downtown, giving them their first basket of the game and giving them the 3-1 lead. Approaching not under 9 minutes nearly left to go here in the game. in the first half, pardon me. Working her around, Jessica's at the top of the key, she'll drive. She's gonna be fouled. Puts a shot up, it's gonna be on the floor. Before the shot, she was fouled, and the foul's gonna go on Demart. And Demart, Allie Demart, that's her first. She'll check out. Checking in, checking back in, will be Heather Davis. Inbounding it for the lead is Ashley. She gets it in to Rena. Rena puts it up and in for two through contact, and she has her first points in this afternoon contest. Rena up the court is Ariel Wise. She kicks it off to Roberts. Five to 3 now. Cannon Express has taken hold of the lead. Elite have it at the top of the key. Megan. They're just trying to find a hole, and they do there with Marissa. She gets a good look at the basket, but a little too short off the glass. Can't get it to fall. The other way goes the Cannon Express, and she nearly ran into the booth. She steps out of bounds. She didn't realize that was an out of bounds marker. That was Ariel Wise. But yes, she was out of bounds. Right side is Bailey. She swings it around to Marissa, now back over there to Ashley. Ashley being held on her jersey, no foul call. Reach in, no foul call. Finally they call it. Foul's gonna be called on Jessica Riles. That's her first. She was all over. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Low scoring affair so far. Cannon Express leads 5 to 3. Elite get it in. Just before the 5-second call. Ashley with it on the left wing. She tries to get it down low to Rena. Can't, but then they'll get it to Bailey, back to Rena. Now they'll work it back around. Top of the key, Marissa. She's with it. Gives it over to Rena. Elite just searching for a hole. Both teams have played one game. They set another game out, and then they're playing back here again. Rena drives. She can't get it to fall. Good defense by Demart. Up the floor goes the Cannon Express. Mary Roberts to Demart. Demart with the floater. Can't get it to fall. Rebound to Salama. She can't get it to fall. Rebound falls to Jessica Riles, and Riles will be headed to the line for two. Couldn't convert on the shot, but she was fouled. .7:05 to go. Cannon Express will try to add on to their lead. Riles misses the first. This is the 6th game of our broadcast today. We will have 10 for you here at IAD court number 5. Riles nets the second. That's her first points on the night. 6 to 3 now. Cannon Express on top. Elite trying to work it down low. Marissa does so, and she makes a nice move up and under over Demart as she got Demart in the air, and then was able to have an easy look at the basket and convert it. 6 to 5 now is your score. It's Marissa's first points on the evening. Swing it over to the right side, and a three banked up and in by Ariel Wise. Nice shot by her. It gives Cannon Express their first 3-point field goal of the evening. Elite working it around. This is an important game, as whoever wins this game has a great shot at placing second. Whoever loses is going to have a hard time with 2 losses and just 1 game left. You want to place in the top 2 in your bracket, and a nice play there by Bailey. A great effort as she falls to the floor, knocking the ball out of bounds away from The outstretched hands of Cannon Express. Out at the top of the key is Ariel Wise. She kicks it to the left corner, and Salama puts it up. She can't get it to fall. Back the other way it's going to go, as they're going to say elite ball. Checking back into the game is Mary Roberts. Checking out is Allie DeMart. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Our second timeout of the evening. 5:47 to go, pardon me, here in the first half. Cannon Express up 9-5. Leading scorers in the game so far for the Elite. It's Marissa. She's got 4 points early on. And for the Cannon Express, their leading scorer is Sarah Slime with 5. Neither team scored until the 10-minute mark nearly. We went 6 minutes of basketball with a scoreless score. Lee don't have it, bringing it up is Ashley. Ashley hands off to Marissa. Marissa looks tired after last game. She really carried a lot of the load penetrating the defense. And she tries to work it down there this time, does so, gets a good look, misses the shot right at the basket. And the rebound falls to the Cannon Express's Maya Perry, who checks in to the game for the first time in the timeout. Top of the key is Salima. Salima goes around to pick. Moves it off into the corner. Back to Salima now. Looking for an opening in the somewhat of a zone. Now they break out of the zone. They'll go to man. Driving. And putting up a layup is Ariel Wise. She can't connect. And here come the Elite, come the other way. Marissa has it at the top of the key. She swings it across to the left side. Now down to the low block. Shot put up and in, and they cut into the lead. Cannon Express lead cut to just 2 now as Elite able to get it on the board. Cannon Express, Ariel Wise drives. She stopped, puts up a prayer. It's no good. The shot clearly had Elite's hand on it, but Wise touched the ball last. Handing the Elite a chance to tie the game here. 9-7, they trail by 2. Both teams went 0-1 in their earlier game. This is the last game in Pool C of the day. Tomorrow, each team will play one more game, and then it'll be set, headed into bracket play. Winner place in the top 2, getting the winner's bracket, which begins on Saturday. Place in the bottom 2, you'll head to the consolation. Elite have it on the left side wing. Taylor looking for somewhere to go with it. She'll head back to the top of the key, reset the offense, gives it over to Marissa. Approaching 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Download to Ashley. Ashley with nowhere to go. She's got to find somewhere to go. And she'll have the ball knocked out of her hands by Maya Perry of the Cannon Express. And for that, with the award, Maya Perry will check out. Allie DeMart comes back in with Nicole Lynn. Also checking out was Ariel Wise. Lead have it in well before the 5 seconds. Just working around the left wing, working around the perimeter, looking for a hole here. Low scoring game. You can tell both teams are tired after the playing really hard their first game and setting in here early on, and that's why we haven't had too many points scored. 3-point attempt missed by Taylor. Cannon Express headed the other way. In the corner is Lynn. She gets it to DeMart. DeMart double teamed. Gets out of it. Tries to get it back to Lynn. And it's Elite. That was Taylor with the knockaway. she doesn't touch that ball. Lynn and DeMart were on opposite pages. Lynn was going one way, the ball was going the other. But luckily for Cannon Express, Elite touched the ball, and so they'll maintain possession. At the top of the key of Salama, she had an opportunity for open three, passed it up. Now she'll give it off to Lynn on the right side. Lynn drives in. She'll kick it back to DeMart at the top of the key. Over. Left side wing now. Tries to get it down low and does so. And a good shot by Mary Roberts. Great look at the basket. Just can't finish right there at the hole. Those are ones you got to make, especially in a game this tight and this low scoring, a 9-7 game. Every point is a big deal. We have a foul on the court. That's going to go against Mary Roberts. That's her first foul. Team's fourth. Checking back into the game for Roberts is Ariel Wise. A nice inbounds pass, but can't finish right at the bucket is Megan. And Megan hustles back. Gets on defense now off to DeMart. Megan Garden. Kicks to the left side wing to Salama. Thought about a three, now she'll drive in. Kicks it out to Lynn. Over to DeMart. DeMart will try the three. In and out. Can't get it to roll in. Outside to Salama. There's another three ball. Too short. Off the front rim. Rebounded. Fought for. Marissa had it originally. But back the other way. Coming with it is Bailey. Miss right at the basket. Elite can't convert to tie the game at 9. So we're still 9-7. Cannon Express on top by 2. Under a minute and a half to go. Salama at the top of the key. She gives it off to the left side wing to Lynn. Lynn drives in, puts up the floater, up and in. And she gives the Cannon Express a 4-point lead, tying for the largest lead of the day. Fatigue setting in between both teams. Kick it over to the left side wing. Working it around, taking their time. Under a minute to go. Here in the first half, 11-7. Cannon Express leading the Elite. I'm Matt Reynolds. Here at the PrimeTime Sports National Championships. This is the 11th and 12th grade division for girls. Free ball by Marissa. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Carissa. Put back up. Can't get it to fall. Cannon Express headed the other way with Heather Davis. She gives it off to Ariel Wise. Wise driving in. She bulldozes into the rim, and Marissa takes the charge. And with 18 seconds left, in all likelihood, the lead will have the last shot, and they will try to cut into this lead back to a one-possession game. It's been a very low-scoring game. Both teams have showed fatigue, and here Marissa, we'll see what she can do. She drives in, cuts 2 defenders, puts it up and in off the glass. A big basket headed into the half. 11-9, a shot at the buzzer by Ariel Wise is off the side of the backboard, no good. And so at the half, our score that we have is Cannon Express 11, the Elite 7. I'm Matt Reynolds, and we'll be back with halftime stats and more here in a couple minutes. Welcome back to the Primetime National Championships. I'm Matt Reynolds here as we have action in Pool C between Texas 2014 Express and the Texas Lady Elite. At the half, Cannon Express leads 11-9 in a low-scoring game that we've seen a lot of fatigue set in with the players. Let's run down very quickly the scores by players. Area Wise had 3 points for the Express. DeMart had 2. Sarah Salama led the team with 5 points, and Jessica Riles had 1 point. For the Elite, Marissa led the attack with 4. Victoria had 2. Rena had 2, and Megan had 1. Joined now by Michael Knight.
What's up? Doesn't look like I missed much.
It's been a very defensive ball game.
Sat out that first half, getting ready for the game coming up. It's a quick turnaround. You gotta basically pace yourself. We need to do this better tomorrow.
First day.
Yeah. Learn from our mistakes.
And a nice quick bucket as soon as the half starts by Mary Roberts. That gets her first points of the day. And puts the Cannon Express up by 4. That's the largest lead of the game. Ties for the largest lead of the game. Rena back the other way with a quick 2. She's got 4 on the day.
Fast-paced start to the half.
Nothing like what we saw in the first half.
Yeah, I was here. I watched the first half, but was not on the webcast aspect of it. And you talk about both teams coming out with a fast start, complete opposite of what we saw in the first half.
Rena working it around to the corner. Driving in, now give off to Katie. Now back to Jess. Swinging around. Just working around, taking their time now. This is more like the first half action that we saw.
Not a whole lot of description needed here. Nice pass.
Great pass inside to Ashley, and she puts it up and in for 2. That's her first points on the evening.
Yeah, that was a nice little, I wouldn't call it a backdoor cut, but she got behind the defense and was cutting towards the basket. A nice look from the passer as well.
Cannon Express working around. Lynn on the corner. Have it on the right side. Knocked away, but into the hands of a teammate. And knocking it in is Heather Davis. (16-13) now. Cannon Express lead by 3. 13:40 to go. Elite driving. Rena can't get it to fall. She's frustrated. She had a great first game, scoring 19 points. But here this evening in the second game today for the Elite, she's only netted 4 points, and the team as a whole, both teams have struggled on the offensive end, and that is also just part. It's been a slower game. Much slower pace. Nice screen by DeMart to open Salama, but she has it just flat out stolen away by Marissa. They're headed the other way. She runs with it. She puts up a shot. Has that rejected. Shot was rejected by Mary Roberts.
That was a good block.
Very nice defensive play. Salama on the block. She puts it off the glass. Can't get it to fall. She'll get her own board. Nice pass down low to Heather Davis, and she finishes for 2. Quick 4 points for Davis here in the second half.
In a game like this, you can't help but feel like a 5-point lead in a normal game of basketball is like a 10-point lead.
Exactly. Marissa with a nice look at 3. She can't get it to fall, but Katie comes down with the board and puts it back up and in for her first points of the evening. She's got 2. Salama working it around. They're just looking for a hole in the Elite's defense. Lady Elite trail by 3. DeMart has it on the left elbow. Nice setup pass down low for Roberts, but she can't finish. Marissa will bring it up. Kicks it off to the right side wing. Back to her now from Rena. Over to Katie. Katie pump fakes. Now she'll give it back to Rena. Taking their time are the Elite. Top of the key now and put up from way downtown. That's going to be short from Jessica. Back the other way come the Cannon Express. Get a screen from D-Mark. Salama with that beautiful pass. And Mary Roberts set up perfectly off of her pass. Puts it up and in for 2. It's now 20-15. Cannon Express on top. Roberts has 4. All 4 points coming in the second half. And the Elite want a timeout. They'll take their first timeout of the second half. Down by 5 with 11 minutes and 6 seconds left.
I'm impressed with what the Express has done starting here in the second half. And really both teams, they're picking it up a little bit. Still not playing great basketball, but picking it up at times when they want to. That's the biggest deal is, one possession, both teams are going fast and attacking the basket, attacking at each other. And then the very next possession, they go back to what they were doing in the first half where they just slow it down and basically take all the air out of the ball. I want to see more of the aggressive play because I think, honestly, that's where both teams are excelling. And one of the teams will be able to pull away if they would just both be more aggressive. But then again, I might be dead wrong. Who knows?
Well, we've seen in this tournament the aggressive team more times than not has came away with the victory. And so far in this first half, Cannon Express has just been a little more aggressive than the Elite. Not by much, though, as it's just a 5-point lead. Salama gets the pick. Now she'll give off to Ariel Wise, who's checked in for the first time in the second half. Wise drives. She tries to put up a floater. She can't get it off because she was held by Ashland. She'll have a chance for 2 at the line. Wise, this will be her first free throws of the game. There's 10.5 minutes left. And game number 6 of our first day here at IAD Court 5 is the main court. Wise knocks down the first free throw.
And we call it the main court because we're here, right? I guess in some other people's point of view, another court 6 could be the main court, or court 1.
This is the main court.
This is the main court. Court 5.
This is the court. Matt Reynolds and Michael Knight. We will be along with you for the entire weekend through the championship games. Ariel Wise has it down low. She gives it off to D-Mark. Kicks it to the left side wing for a 3. That is just drained by Mary Roberts. We haven't seen too many of those.
That was a pretty shot, too. And you're starting to see the Express is starting to build a little bit more momentum.
They're starting to pull away.
Yeah, pretty soon they could, break the doors off on this one.
9-point lead now. Katie puts a shot from 15 feet from the elbow. Can't get it to fall. Now Wise will bring it up for the Cannon Express, who have been on a little run here. 9-0 run. Wise sets back up. Now she'll give off to Salama. Salama gets a screen from D-Mark. Back to D-Mark. Just inside the 3-point line. Puts up the shot. Can't get it to fall. Back the other way goes Jessica. She's pushing it. She doesn't have numbers. She realizes that, and she backs it out. Into the left side wing dash. Now in trouble, and D-Mark's going to steal it away from Margaret. And they're headed the other way underneath the guidance of Wise. She kicks it off to Salama for 3. A little too long off the back iron, but Wise will get the board off the long rebound. She'll go and drive for 2. Puts up a floater. Can't get it to fall, but she's going to be fouled. Foul is going to go against. It's going to go against Katie. It's her first.
Yeah, that was a huge second chance opportunity for the Express, and you saw them on this possession jack up a 3. Last possession they shot a 3, and they're starting to shoot more shots, and you can tell that they're getting closer and closer, and pretty soon they're going to start draining some of them.
They hit 3 threes in the first half. So far in the second half, they have 2 now. On a 9-0 run, Wise trying to extend that to 10. She can't do so. She misses both free throws. Marissa has been on the bench along with Rena for quite some time for the Elite. Those are the 2 leading scorers on the day for the Texas Lady Elite. They're just working around the perimeter. They're just looking for somewhat of an opening. Kicking around a right side wing 3, too short from Carissa.
That was a bad possession right there. You could have gotten that shot at the first part of the possession, just passing it around just to get that kind of shot.
Not really what you wanted. D-Mark the other way. Can't hit on a 3 in and out. Rebound goes to Bailey, and she's fouled. Foul's going to go on Sarah Salama. Salama checks out. Checking in is Jessica Riles. Carissa brings the ball up the floor for the Elite. But you can see fatigue is setting in here with 8 minutes to go. Moving the ball around the perimeter. They need to get something going so they can get a good shot at the basket. Right side corner. Back up. Now they'll work it down low. Back outside. A 3-pointer off the mark from Megan. Battle on the floor. We'll have a jump ball. The arrow favors Cannon Express. The arrow, however, is not what they're going to go with. They're going to give the ball to Texas Lady Elite. Elite drive. Can't get the first one to go. Can't get the second one to go. Still battling for it. Megan pulls it away. She gives it to Carissa. She got smacked. She gets up. It's good to see. And now they'll inbound it again. We should say the arrow all day. It's switched. Sometimes it actually is right. Sometimes it's wrong on the scoreboard. This past time it was wrong. You just never know. Down low, the Elite get a nice move by Megan, and she's able to use her pivot foot, step to the side there, put it up and in. 24-17, Cannon lead the Elite. Screen from Roberts, now she'll get it. And they're going to have an illegal push.
Yeah, it was an illegal screen by the Express, but it was a nice play, and it was going to be, a good look, but just moved her feet a little too soon before releasing on that screen. What I said earlier about, a 5-point lead feeling like a 10-point lead in a game like this, a 7-point lead, and it was up to 9. That's got to feel like close to a 20-point lead, just a unsurmountable hole.
Not quite though when you're doing stuff like that. The ball goes straight off her leg, and now the 2 best players, 2 leading scorers, check in for the Elite, both Rena and Marissa. Rena had 19 in the first game, and the first game Marissa had 13.
Got to take advantage of opportunities here. You got a possession.
You need to get it back to 5 or maybe even under 5. Work it down low to Megan. She's got to get it outside. Gets it to Marissa.
At this point, attack the basket. There you go.
Nice drive by Marissa. That's what she's done all day. And in this game, that's the most refreshed she's looked after she got a little time to set out. Lead back to 5 for the Cannon Express. 24-19. Approaching 6 minutes to go here in the second half. Neymar puts up a shot. She can't get it to fall. The shot is going to go out of bounds off of Jessica Riles, who touched the ball after it was out of bounds.
Here comes another opportunity.
And
a mix-up with the substitutions with the Elite. So they're
technical foul.
Wow. And that's just
That's costly. That is a costly error. You cannot do that. And this is the second time it's happened to him. It happened in the first game as well.
a substitution mix-up.
Free throw, first one was missed by Salama, but even if she misses both of these, they're getting the ball back. And she makes the second.
Yeah, I'll be interested. You gotta mark that down as something to pay attention to. To see what the final score is. Let's say the Express gets 2 points on this possession right here. If the Elite lose by 2 or whatever, these 3 points off a silly technical foul.
Kill you.
Yeah, that's the difference between winning and losing right there.
Ball outside and a left wing three for Salama, no good. Heading the other way is Marissa. She's pressing it up the floor. She has the ball ripped and stolen away by Jessica Riles, and now the Express is headed the other way.
I just dribbled right into the defender.
Davis off to Salama, off to Riles. Riles too short on her shot. Rena with a cross-court pass, trying to throw it way down court to Marissa, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Heather Davis.
Okay, so the technical foul only cost them 1 point.
But
still,
you say that. What if they stop the complete momentum of the game? Stop the game right there where.
Yeah, the Express didn't have that much momentum at that time.
No, I'm not. I was the Elite. I'm not saying they had great momentum. I'm just saying you stop the play of the game, whereas they could have went down the floor and had an opening. You never know. He gave the ball back to the Express when you're trailing. Something you just don't want to do, period. Then he gave him a point. DeMart with the shot opportunity. She thought she was fouled. No call. She's short and bringing the ball up the floor. Jessica does it on the right side wing. She'll work it down low. Try to get it to Marissa on the left low block. It's batted out. Driving into a wall and now throwing it out of bounds is Hannah. Turnovers are very costly and even more costly in a game this low scoring, 25-19, and you got 4 minutes left.
Yeah, it looked like the Elite were building a little bit of momentum there, but the Express had an answer for everything.
Yep, and you can't afford to turn the ball over on golden opportunities to cut into the lead either.
This game, what started out in the second half seemed like it was going to be a little more faster paced. It's drastically slowed down.
Oh yeah, it's slow. It's been slow the entire game. It's just kind of the way it's been. It is what it is. But both teams have played. Both teams have played the same type of ball. Oh, and Ariel Wise with a costly mistake. She literally gets the ball and has it just fall out of her hands, off her leg, and out of bounds. So Elite have another chance to cut into the lead. Right here. Here's Rena for three from the left wing. Just a little short.
That was a good look, though.
Ball tried to save and couldn't save it. Jessica threw it back in, but ended up in a Cannon Express player's hand. And now a foul on the floor. Cannon Express not shooting yet. Under 4.5 to go. The Elite need stops. Salama leading the offensive attack. Has it at the top of the key. She swings it to Roberts. Roberts will give the ball to us. Right here at the booth. And she'll take it out from right at our location. She gives it in. Gets it to Salama. She crosses the half court. We're under 3 minutes. Pardon me. Under 4 minutes to go. Wise will take it, hand off, and she drops it again and kicks it out of bounds. Second time in the last 3 possessions.
We've seen that a lot today.
Yeah, it happens, especially on exchanges that close. Long three-pointer by Marissa, rims out. Rebound, though, put back up and in by Ashley. And it's now just a 4-point lead for the Cannon Express. The Elite trail by 4. Last time they trailed by 4, near the end of the first half. Cannon Express with it at the top of the key with Salama. Due to check in at the next dead ball is D-Mart. Salama hands off to Heather Davis. Davis driving, she's going to be fouled by Jessica. You can tell, Michael, both teams, the fatigue has set in. You're only playing 2 games today, but you can tell with the players, and they're tired.
Yeah, especially in a game like this where they haven't had a whole lot to get excited about.
It's not much, 25-21. It's been a low-scoring game, very defensive game. And as I say that, Rena, I don't know how she didn't get a foul. She was all over. Bailey has it, and she'll trout. Ball doesn't lie, feet don't lie. Rena playing solid defense, but there towards the end. This was all over. And they're going to come out in the trap. Bailey guarding Salama close. Salama nearly has the ball knocked away. Now she'll get it down low to a teammate. Gets it to Roberts. Kicks it off to Davis. Davis can't get the shot to fall. Down low to D-Mart. And D-Mart's hit in the face. On the shot attempt, D-Mart will be heading to the line for 2. Under just about at 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. And the first one is missed. These free throws could be costly. It's a 4-point game. She misses both of these. D-Mart can't knock this one down. The Elite have a chance to cut it to 1 possession. Even if she makes it, they still got a chance to score a basket. It's just a 1 possession game.
Full court pressure from the Express here, making it a little bit tougher. It's not anything too terrible to beat.
Marissa breaks it. They'll get it down low, and a beautiful pass. And Ashley set up right at the basket by her teammate Megan. Nice pass down low to the left block. And it's 26-23. We got a 1 possession game.
Here comes the defense.
Bailey playing tough up front. D-Mart gives her the screen. Salama around. She'll put up the floater. Off the glass just a little bit too hard. Can't get the friendly roll. And the leader headed the other way. Rena, she's driving. She puts it up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound battled for. It's going to be kicked out by Ariel Wise, and she throws it away. And the turnover could become costly as the Elite have a chance to tie it up here. If you're the Elite and you're looking for scoring options, Rena and Marissa, they can do just about everything for you. Marissa specializes in really slashing to the basket, weaving through traffic. Rena, she just scores the ball. Down 3 points. Pardon me. According to the scoreboard, 2 points have showed up.
And have disappeared.
I was going to say 2 points have showed up that I don't account for. But they had 25-26 during the timeout, and that's down to 26-23. It's been corrected. Cannon Express on top by 3. What's your game plan here in the last? You got a minute 46 to go. Well, you tell your team if you're in the lead, if you're in the elite, Lady Elite huddle.
Well, we need 4 points if we just completely shut them down for the next minute 46. We need 4 points to win, so
Get 5.
it's pretty simple. No, you don't need 5. You just need 4.
Get 6, just in case.
I'm
telling them at least get 6 because they might score a basket.
I want some points on this possession. You don't need to jack up a 3 and tie it right now. Just have a good possession, run something out of the timeout, and get some points.
Go to their leading scorer, Rena. She drives, has an opportunity to lay up right at the basket, can't hit. She kicks it out. A nice shot, just a little short, though, from Ashley. She was the one who cut it to a 3-point lead for the Cannon Express. And now Salama will kick it into the corner, a wide open Lynn. And Nicole Lynn can't get it to fall.
Yeah, that was in and out on the 3, and that might have been a dagger with 1:16 left, a 6-point advantage.
Especially in this game where it's been such a defensive ball game. If she would have got that 3 to go, 6-point game, that's going to be tough. Cannon Express lead by 3. Elite need a stop. No shot clock. So Cannon Express, if they wanted to, could just slow it down and try to hold on to it for as long as they can before they get fouled by the Elite. Doesn't appear that's what they're going to do. Salama with the ball. She drives in. She'll kick it out. Left side, wing 3, off the side of the backboard, but Salama with the rebound puts it up and in. And Heather Davis will just say that was a pass. 5-point lead now. Marissa with the ball for the Elite. She's got to go and got to go quick. You got to have some points and fast. Under 45 seconds to go. Rena from deep. And a NBA range 3 from Rena. A nice shot. She's got 7 this evening. 2-point lead now for Cannon Express. Jessica guarding Salama. Sticking with her. They might have to foul here pretty quickly. 25 seconds.
She would have got the trap
Under
there.
20. You got to foul. You got to foul soon. DeMart back out to Salama. You got to foul. It's under 10 seconds nearly. And now it'll be under 10 seconds. Why they're not fouling, I don't know. They're just going to let them run it out, it appears. And finally a foul with 3.7 seconds. Why you let a team waste that much time, I don't really know. If you foul them at an earlier time, you got a better chance to get the ball down the floor and actually get up a good shot.
Yeah, they had an opportunity right here in front of where we're located with about 20 seconds left. If they would have done the trap like they did at first, the Express player, I mean, she could have gotten a pass off, but she would have been in danger. And you could have possibly forced a jump ball. You could have possibly forced a turnover there. And they failed to do so, and then they let way too much time go off the clock. I would have fouled with 15 seconds left, and they failed to do so. I don't know if that was just miscommunication. The players couldn't hear the coach. It's not incredibly loud in here, so I would assume that you'd be able to hear your coach for a foul, and they're not even at the free throw line yet. There's still going to be more time that comes off. And once again,
This game's over.
yeah, I mean,
it's going to be hard to get up a shot with now, and it'll end before they get the foul. Ball game, and your final score: the Texas 2014 Cannon Elite 28, Texas Lady Elite 26. Michael, closing thoughts.
both teams got to get better going into tomorrow, last day of pool play, and then going into bracket play. If they're going to, make a run at things, both teams are going to have to improve. Wasn't the best played game of the day, but at the end of the day, for one team, it's a win, and that's all you can ask for.
It was a pretty competitive game, a defensive ball game. Both teams were very fatigued, and you could tell that they'd played a game before, and they were tired. But that'll do it for us for game number 6.
I don't know at this point.
I believe this was our 6th game.
Who knows?
We've still got 4 left for you. For Michael Knight, I'm Matt Reynolds here at the PrimeTime Sports National Championships, broadcasting the 11th and 12th grade girls division today here at Court 5, the main court at the IAD. We'll be back with more in another game shortly.